Meanwhile, Puigdemont is under increased international pressure to abandon plans to declare his region's independence from Spain. Associate Professor, Department of Political Science, Howard University, Fred Mensah joins me now via phone. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, thank you.
Well, a week long of anticipation ending yesterday in what I call an anticlimax for supporters of independence in Catalonia. You did see the disappointment on the faces of pro-independence Catalans. Would you say Puigdemont was too conciliatory?
Well, I thought he was, I would say he is more, at this stage, I would say he's more of a realist than anything else, because he's seen that the mood back in Madrid is not in any way supportive of their plans and their moves, because they know very well that when they declare the independence, Madrid is going to invoke that article in the 1978 Constitution, which is what they call the Article 155. So but he's intentionally leaving it highly ambiguous, so that they could not so easily guess what he can do in his next step.
Indeed, you could say so. Do you also think that Puigdemont feared a direct confrontation with Madrid by not declaring this independence?
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. We all witnessed what Madrid was able to do during the referendum. When it sent its police forces, to Barcelona and then the other cities to disrupt. They almost disrupted the referendum by taking away ballot boxes, brutalizing their citizens, and doing all sorts of things. So it will be no surprise even if the Spanish military is sent in, as a measure of last resort.
Well, some have also said that Puigdemont has just succeeded in plunging his already autonomous region into more uncertainty. What's your take?
The question again, I'm sorry, yeah.
Some have said that Puigdemont has just succeeded in plunging his autonomous region into more uncertainty. What is your take?
Well, yes, into more uncertainty. Well, but we don't know. He's been given, I think, up to 5 days, to decide as to whether he's really declaring or he's not declaring. So I think what we all need to do, it is very true that he has created a state of uncertainty. Why? Because he's actually prepared the declaration document, well signed, but sealed and hidden somewhere. So nobody actually knows. It's a state of uncertainty. But then we are waiting for the next 5 days and see if the document will be destroyed and will properly return to Spain.
Well, the president of the EU, Donald Tusk, he says the issue is European. So should the EU intervene?
It's a very risky game. If EU, the European Union, intervenes, on whose side are they going to intervene? In the first place, this is a purely internal affair. I don't know which part of the European Constitution would allow them to do so, because whatever they do, it is usually upon the overall universal consent of the 28, I think Britain is still there, of the 28 members. So I don't know whether all the 28 members are going to allow any form of intervention on the part of the EU. And moreover, we should know that there are so many, we thought it was only in Africa where there is restlessness as to whether a particular region or a particular nationality will break away. It's very common all over Europe. So if European Union intervenes, it has to be very, very careful, because it doesn't want to leave any precedent, which could be capitalized upon by any region or nationality in any of the European EU's own countries.
Well, I suppose we'll just have to hold our breath and see how this all unfolds. Fred Mensah, Associate Professor, Department of Political Science, Howard University, thank you for joining me.